Sun, Moon and Venus rising. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading for Aries with Sun, Moon or Venus rising in the chart. Now, I've been meditating on your reading, Aries, and for a while it's been blocking me from doing anybody else's reading, so I basically going to go ahead with this reading now. It may not be for all Aries, but this message must be specifically for somebody because I can't budge until they hear the message, and I've decided when the tape done, it done, and it's done, because whatever message is going to take is going to come out. Alright? Now, I also was meditating on what card to use as the overview. I took from the Dark Mirror, and I'm also going to be taking from the Mystical Healing, because I feel some of you are going to need healing. Okay? I have to write it down because it was so much coming at the same time. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Find it. Yeah. The first card that came out for you was True Gem. Someone was a true gem, because this is someone that you was engaged, or you got engaged unexpectedly, but there was an ending. Okay? This person though, and you realise that they was good to you, right? Or you was good to them, vice versa. You'll know which way it goes, right? Some of you may have felt betrayed, okay? Feeling stabbed in your back, okay? But some of you Aries was either going through grief, or some of you were still experiencing some form of loss. Some of you Aries have the secret though, a deep-seated concern, right? And some of you Aries experience inner turmoil, or some of you are releasing some form of worry because something's coming to an end because it was a betrayal. Okay? Either you betrayed somebody or they betrayed you, but something definitely has come to an end. Okay? For some of you Aries though, with you actually getting the 10 of Swords like this, right? It also speaks about third-party situations. It speaks about theft, lying, cheating, you know. Someone could have even moved away from someone, okay? But it's definitely something that's definitely come to an end for some of you Aries, right? And that's why I'm saying that the feeling I've been feeling now for a while to go and say do this reading for you is that there's a darkness I'm feeling around you, right? For some of you right now though, you may be focusing on some form of unfinished business. Even though something's come to an end, you might feel like it's not over, okay? Or something has become stagnant and you need to clear it away. Aries, some past trauma may be rearing its ugly head once again. But there is hope, so long as you're willing to put in the effort to fight against the negativity. Because after every ending, remember, there's always a new beginning, okay? Some of you are going to have to face some kind of hard, cold, rather unpleasant facts about yourself or your situation or another person, okay? People will make you take action to correct your situation, Aries, right? or change the way you're trying to respond to them, or move in a different direction. But it's time for change, I'm hearing, right? Some of you will have unexpected luck in your journeys, and it'll bring positive changes or happier outlook for you. And if you go on a shopping trip, can't even speak, if you go on a shopping spree, right, and buy impulsively, you might regret it, okay? Or you might even have to return some of the things you bought, alright? But for some of you right now, though, you're going to have problems sorting things out, or correcting errors, or filling out documents, and you could be feeling a lot of anger and frustration. That's for some of you right now. But things will not go smoothly with some of you Aries, though, in dealing with others, because of the obstacles. Yep, that's just reminded me when I heard that just now. Even though you had a true gem and it came to the end, the bottom of the deck was obstacle. Okay? Something's blocking here, Aries, from you moving on and having a new beginning, right? And this is because you're going to get some bad news. And it could even be from a child, regarding a child, or your job, or you're losing out financially here. Okay? Some of you, like I said, it could even be an end of engagement for some of you. But some past trauma is actually rearing its ugly head again for some of you. Okay, like you've been around this circle before, same script, different cast. Okay, and I'm hearing for some of you Aries, you need to take care of your mental health. And you must realize as well, I'm hearing, there are many other people going through the exact same thing you're going through. Okay? And the card that clarified the Ten of Swords was the Nine of Swords, and that's reverse. Okay? Secrets, deep-seated concern, turmoil, releasing worry. Some of you have been through some past trauma here, and like I said, it's coming back again for some of you. Okay? And some of you are playing the victim here as well, Aries, and self-sabotaging, because you're overthinking, very negative. Okay? Because you got the Ten of Pentacles here, right? On top of the Nine of Swords. So some of you right now, Aries, you're self-sabotaging, you're overthinking, very negative. You fear, what you fear I'm hearing, that's exactly what you will draw to yourself. Okay? Someone could end up going to prison, I'm hearing, because of a third party, or because someone was hurt, and I heard hurt people hurt people. Someone could even be hurt over some form of inheritance here as well, I'm hearing. Okay? But someone, Aries, needs to stop playing the victim and need to take your power back. Okay? Some of you need to evaluate your choices you have and use your intuition here. Okay? Like I keep hearing, take your power back and make a decision. Okay? And stop feeling sorry for yourself, because some of you could be in denial, and some of you could be very controlling and very manipulative. Now the card that clarifies this is the Eight of Swords. Okay? Like I said, some of you are feeling entrapped, some of you could be in prison, some of you are playing the victim. The very negative thoughts. Okay? Some of you need to shift your thoughts. Okay? Change your perspective. Some of you may be labouring yourself in being a victim. Rather than feeling sorry for yourself, take back your power and evaluate your choices and trust your intuition here. I'm hearing? Because some of you are just going round and round in your head. Okay? It's all in your head, but it's not in reality. Right? Now the card that clarifies that is the Three of Swords. Okay, and I forgot to tell you at the bottom of the deck for that deck of cards is the Nine of Cups, and that's reverse. So some of you could be overindulging in alcohol or drugs. This talks about smugness, dissatisfaction, materialism, indulgence. Like I said, if you're going shopping, you may have to put some things back because you can't afford it, Aries. Okay? Because some of you may have gotten something you always wanted and it just wasn't what you expected it to be for some of you. Maybe you were struggling to get somewhere and you're not making any progress. Your self-esteem has kind of taken a hit here, Aries, and your desires are never ending, like a black hole. And I think I did a reading with the fire signs about the void, right? Maybe you need to focus on quality, Aries, instead over quality. Well, quality, I mean over quantity, because some of you've got too much going on because somebody's hurt here now in a third party situation. Okay, someone's going up in the head regarding this now, and they're self-sabotaging. You've got a gem, but you know, like some people have steak at home, but they're still going out for crackers. You know, one of those. Somebody like crackers and cheese. Okay, but to clarify the Three of Swords, you have the Four of Cups. That's somebody who's bored, they're hurt, they're feeling rejected. Okay, this is somebody now that who's going through victimization. I'm hearing again, playing a victim, needing to move on. They're forgetting, say at the end of the day, they've got every opportunity to start something new. Okay? Now, for some of you, with the Four of Cups here as well, you focus, this person's focus on the one cup, sorry. They focus on the one cup, they're not focused on the three. Okay? So some of you might be hurt regarding a third party situation, or somebody was partying too hard. There you are, Aries. This could even be you. This is you, feeling trapped. Some of you could even end up in prison, and you're hurt and feeling rejected. Some of you's a marriage could have ended, or a relationship for some of yous. Okay? Or like I said, some of yous are going through some form of grief or bereavement. My condolences to those who are going through grief right now. Okay? You got the Two of Swords on top of yourself here. Take your power back, Aries, and make a decision. I'm hearing. Okay, because some of you are in denial. Some of you could even be in denial that you're in a third party situation. Some of you could be a control freak and controlling the situation, okay, of a third party situation for some of you. Okay? This could have been in the past for some of you, and some of you are coming out from that now. Okay? Because in your present position right now, you have the young female. Okay, could be a redhead for some of you, right? It could even represent yourself. But there you are again, the Fool. Okay? Some of you, though, you could meet a youthful female, or someone who's older but comes across immature. Okay? For some of you, though, you could be living with your parents. Okay, because this could be somebody that's under 25. This could be your child for some of you. Okay, or a family member. But this person dreams of future, fashion and music. Okay. But I also hear someone needs to be more open to love. Okay. Because if love is presented to single Aries out there in an unusual way, or through someone who wouldn't expect to give them or a chance even, okay? Because this female, could be male or female for some of you, right? Great, just come out with a young female here. This female wants a new beginning. They come across a bit naive or innocent, okay? But if you're going to step out in faith, Aries, with this relationship or friendship, for some of you Aries, it could be your child who's filled with optimism, wonder and courage, okay? Aries, you're going to have to stand your ground, don't be prepared to fight for off all the naysayers who are trying to prevent you from stepping into a new life. Or for some of you, it may be this young person that has to actually stand the ground because they want to step into a new life, okay? It may be a challenging time for some of you Aries, okay? But it seems like people's opinions are trying to prevent you, or you're trying to prevent this person from stepping out into the unknown, okay? The card that clarifies that though is the Seven of Wands, and that's reverse. Talks about exhaustion, overwhelmed, lack of confidence. Somebody's being very competitive here, and the card left you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. It's a question about your decisions here and choices here that leaving you overwhelmed by the judgment of others here, Aries. You may want to back down and give up, but you know you're stronger than that, okay? You fought way too hard to be where you are, so why are you going to give up now? And this person ain't giving up. You're nearly there. So people are trying to knock you down to say, don't do it, because it's like, say, where you're going, Aries, you can't take certain people with you, because some people you have to let go and let God, okay? Where you're going, they can't come with you, right? And some people could be even envious of your new beginning, okay? The card that clarifies that is the Star card, and that's reversed. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but it talks about despair, disappointment, illness, disconnection. It indicates a test of faith here, Aries. You may be feeling uninspired or enchanted right now, but you need to stop sitting around and feeling sorry for yourself. I keep hearing you playing the victim here, Aries. Get up, dust yourself off, and seek out activities that are nourishing for your soul. It's like you fall down 7, but you get up 8, okay? And the card that clarifies that is the Lovers, and that's reverse. You may be experiencing conflict or pressure in your relationship with friends, family, co-workers, or with yourself. Perhaps there's a break in your communication or an imbalance in a relationship for some of you, okay? Or you may be avoiding responsibilities. Some of you might even want to make amends and let go of the past, right? But for some of you, you could be in a situation where you may have reached an important milestone in your life. And like I said, they've got your naysayers that are trying to knock you back. Kind of play trigger. Trigger you. Try to trigger you to make you turn back to your old ways. Okay? And for some of you, you will get your wish. You still have faith. You still have hope. You still have inspiration. Okay? Some of you could be experiencing some good health right now. Right? Because some of you feel a renewed sense of self, and magic is flowing all around you. This is a time of great personal growth here, Aries, and development. Some of you need to give yourself and your spirit, as others may benefit from your blessings you received right now. And for some of you wish to be with your lover, somebody you love, okay? Because some of you are in a deep partnership or commitment, right? Some of you don't have to make a decision in your relationship, because some of you, there could be a third party situation going on here, because some of you could have been tempted in some shape or form, okay? A temptation of the heart, or a choice between personal partners, okay? For some of you though, it could be a choice will need to be made. That should not be taken lightly here, okay, Aries? You need to decide upon what is truly important to you right now and hold true to your belief right here, okay? Because, whew, somebody has to make a decision between two. Yeah, because you got the Two of Pentacles here, Aries, and that's reverse. So somebody here was juggling in the past, going back and forth, should or I, shouldn't I, okay? You end up now with the Two of Pentacles, and that's also in reverse, okay? For some of you right now, some of you could be focused on emotional tribulation due to difficult schedules, endeavours that seem to be in vain. ineffective verbal or written efforts, and business losses or discouragements for some of you. For some of you, you want endeavours to go well, but you feel as if you're between a hard rock and a hard place. And that's what I said to the block. There is something blocking you here, Aries. Okay? Because some of you will be trying to maintain an emotional control when faced with upsetting news or circumstances. Okay? Yeah, but unbeknown to you, your lover could also feel the same here as well, Aries. Okay? Some of you, you're going to have a romantic change of heart or find a solution to a problem through some difficult or a different source, I'm hearing, or another person, or in a different way than you expected for some of you. But some of you, you'll be trying to maintain emotional equivalent, but will find it very difficult because of all the endeavours or plans that will be going on. Kind of Ori on you kind of thing. Yeah, some of you maybe deciding to move on after you thought the grass was greener on the other side. Okay? To move across to calmer waters for some of you, because you could be dealing with a Leo. Okay? Some of you right now, though, with the strength card here showing up reversed like this, right? Some of you are not in control of your emotions. Okay? Some of you are giving in, okay, and it's making you feel weak. Some of you are going through self-doubt and insecurity, having mood swings. Someone could even be jealous who left you or you left them, but it's going to cause a tower moment, okay? For some of you right now are going through a tower moment, and it could be to do with this young female, okay, who stepped out in faith. That wasn't protected, I'm hearing. Somebody wasn't protected here, and someone's going to have to make a decision, because it's through somebody who thought the grass was green on the other side, okay? You might have found somebody who's a gem, but at the same time you could have self-sabotaged the relationship, Aries. Alright? And it caused a tower moment, right? Where, remember, when tower moments come and take place in your life here, Aries, when something is like, say, it's like the rug being pulled from underneath your feet, okay? Everything that's not on stable ground is going to be gone, okay? Especially if it isn't built on a strong foundation, right? And for some of you, that's what's happened. For some of you, you could have lost everything, okay? All your belongings, everything you own, everything, your status, your job, and some of you could feel like you hit rock bottom right now, okay? But for some of you, you might see the benefit of a tower moment in your life, to know that you got a fresh start and you can start all over again, okay? Because for some of you was expecting this tower moment to come, okay? Because you can't hold everything and expect to juggle, because eventually it's like the ball drops. Somebody dropped the ball, I hear him, okay? For some of you, it could even be a period of can't say the word now, introspection or solitude. Some of you might want to go within yourself, okay? Some of you could be taking some time out by yourself. And for some of you, though, some of you could be focusing on unexpected event or devastating conditions here. Financial problems, business problems, conflicts, separation or divorce, drastic measures. But it's like bizarre encounter just took place here, okay? And some of you could be losing faith in oneself or one's world right now, okay? For some of you, though, you are a past hope, but pray that the worst is over and conditions will begin to improve, because once this certainly passes, there'll be a new beginning, a new fresh ground to build upon. But some of you are going to be unprepared for the emotional havoc that will be brought about by this uncontrollable situation or upheaval, and communications or altercations with others right now, okay? Some of you will feel abandoned, betrayed, or deceived by others. Like I said, there's that going on. Okay, someone needs to make a decision here. Okay, something's coming to an end. 2 tens there, and the tower. Something definitely coming to an end. Okay, and before I even read that one, I keep getting drawn to read this. And some of you are going through some form of addiction or drug problem here. Or you're addicted to somebody, but this is somebody who stabbed you in your back. By the way, look at her. Sorry, look at her. This is somebody who's actually stabbed you in your back. This could have even, been a soulmate connection. You might have felt like you were soulmates. You might have felt like you had so much in common. You might have felt like you was on the same page. And it could have been a karmic, because it could have been mirror, mirror. Because this person's coming to your life, Aries, to teach you something. Okay? It'll either make you or it'll break you. It's going to depend on you. Right? Because at the bottom of the deck, you've got masquerade. Somebody was wearing a mask in this relationship, Aries. If it's not you, then it's the person that you was dealing with, okay? Or the people that was in your environment, right? So I'm going to read you now, Addicted. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Please like, share, follow. Because remember I said when the tape stops, I stop. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Now, Addicted, it's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again. Like I said, same script, different cast. Now, this is going to be around the moon phase, around the Waskin crescent, and some of you could be in a stage of depression, I keep hearing. This person shows here, this is how it represents here. A white, sparkly hair over a scarred, melted, downcast face. Is the hand melting or already long gone? A chain chokes his neck and many spikes piercing the back. Sentence. Freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slaver or a slave, but I chose the latter. Going dark. Addiction to something, to drugs, to love, to company, to evil, to pain, to safety, to making simple everything that can be deep, or they have a common, the feeling of being lost, if we ever are without it. Freedom is not a friend, as it promises responsibility, failure, challenges. Freedom can be taken, can be broken, can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. Slavery is a much cleaner choice. If you give it all away at the beginning, how can they take it from you? So how can it be that it's so easy to believe that freedom is an illusion, and so it's hard to feel that slavery is an illusion as well? That the sky has a limit, but the chains have one as well. The irony of it all, when we lose the desire, much before losing the will to fight, is that actually it's possible to reach for the sky even when bound by chains? Wow. That is deep, Aries, okay? Because like it said, freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slave or a slave, but I choose the latter. Now, somebody here is going to addiction. It's going to cause a tower moment here. Someone's been juggling in the past, okay? There was infidelity, there was separation, because somebody here needed to choose between two. Okay, definitely needed to make a decision, Aries. That is you. And some of you could have actually just stepped out through boredom. For somebody, okay? Now let's see what the outcome's going to be for you, Aries. You have travel. Some of you could be traveling, or the person could be in a distance from yourself. Okay. You also have the Ace of Swords. Some truth is going to be spoken here, okay? And it's going to be very intellectual, and someone's going to be starting a new beginning and get some form of victory here, okay? Once the truth comes out regarding somebody could be traveling or taking a trip, okay? The card that clarifies that is the Two of Cups, and that's reverse. And the truth is there is being some form of imbalance, Okay, broken connection, there's been some tension here. The balance you had shattered, and you faced a disconnection with relationship that were once strong. The small issues are compounding and creating fissures in every aspect of your life. There could be a line of communication has been severed and someone is feeling resentful, and some of you need to be the bigger person and try to mend fences here, Aries. Okay, because the truth is a friendship or relationship has ended. There's been jealousy, there's been financial independence and self-care, but when it's reversed, right, this is the Queen of Pentacles, so some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay, you seem to focus on self-care. You may have been spending a lot of your time or energy into caring for your family or work, but now is the time, Aries, to sit back and focus inward. Seek help if you need help to balance all of your responsibilities, whether that's housekeeping or a nanny or something similar. Okay, because some of you could be around somebody that's just there for your money, because it does focus on the money. This is some of you is somebody you're married to. Okay, with a hyphen here. It talks about religion, tradition, marriage, education, because the hyphen is telling you to embrace the conventional and follow the rules and stay the course rather than being innovative, sorry. Okay, let's say this for Aries. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. You got the Two of Cups, but for some of you though, you could be in a relationship with a Queen of Pentacles or married to a Queen of Pentacles, okay? But for some of you, you lost control. And some of you, you've been seeking more flexibility, even if that means the new approach is totally unconventional. Some of you may be defying social norms and questioning traditions here, or some of you could have been in an open relationship with somebody who's already married. Okay, that's for somebody, right? But the card that clarifies this is the High Priestess. Somebody could be not speaking, and for some of you, some secret could be coming out regarding a third party, because with the Moon card on top of the High Priestess, there's definitely been some secrets, lies, and deception going on, and it's all going to be coming out, Aries. Okay, because you've also got the Seven of Cups. Somebody had several choices and needed to make a decision. Okay, because the card that actually, this is regarding somebody from the past coming back. Some of you need to make a decision, because some of you are thinking about returning back to somebody from the past. But I'm going to clarify this now for Aries, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. That's before the video runs out. Let's see. Ooh la la. Aries, you got to make a decision, because there's going to be a Tower moment, because either you're going to return back to somebody from the past, or the person you're with is going to be traveling towards somebody from the past. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Oops, wow, it's too many, Aries. Okay, tell me about this Two of Swords here for Aries, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Okay, still got a lot. Ooh, Aries, you got a snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder. There's the other woman, Aries. Okay, and someone needs to make a decision, because you got the key of ring. Somebody's got many options, like I said. Somebody had several options there. You got the key, many options, decisions, unconventional, string-alongs, one-night stands. So somebody here is going to have a Tower moment, who's having these one-night stands here. Okay, could be a Leo for some of you, or a Scorpio. But you got the Coffin regarding somebody from the past returning, ending, bring new beginnings here, growth, change, liberation. It's time for some of you to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you, Aries. Okay, and start a new beginning, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to prevent you from going forward with your life, and trying to prevent you from doing so, and putting their 2 pence into the situation. Alright, trying to make you feel doubt yourself for some of you, right? Let's see what other message is coming here for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What other message here? Aries, you got give your soulmate. Yeah, some of you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization help bring you together. And some of you, like I said, you could be married. It could have been a marriage. Okay, that some of you could be going through divorce or separation here, like I said, or some of you were dealing with a married person, male or female. Or the message in the person was a snake, and some of you, you've got, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give you and receive the highest energy of all. But there is somebody here that is a true gem, and some of you will be going through some form of reconciliation here, that you're returning to somebody from your past, but it's ended for some of you. Somebody might want to reconciliate after ending it, return back to somebody that they ended the relationship. Someone from your past is returning to your life though, Aries. Well, let's see what other message is coming out here for Aries. And a rebel. I've heard a rebel. Okay, this is for some of you who need this kind of messages. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. And then I'm going to put for those who need healing. You've got Aries, you're talented, you're fucking amazing. The world needs your power, use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit, Aries. Do you understand? Just don't use it for dumb shit. Okay, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. And I'm holding, be patient, don't give in to this tower moment, don't explode. I'm hearing. And some of you need to eat some fucking vegetables, eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Some of you could be eating the wrong food. Okay? And for some of you, whoops, shit is going down with your job. Some of you need to reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Because if you've got nothing good to say about your job and you're always pissed off about your job, then it's time for you to go. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. It's time for you to go. So let's say all these falling out. And some of you need to put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Because some of you could be isolating yourself too much. And you also got believe what you see. Sorry. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Choose bravely, because some of you, one's real, one's a genuine soulmate, and one's a karmic. So use your intuition to know the difference, Aries. I'm hearing. And some of you need to get some fucking sleep, because you're not sleeping. You're being an arse because you are fucking tired. Face the pillar now. That's what it is. You're not getting enough sleep, so you get your mood swinging. You're snappy. You're being argumentative, okay? And you got winning, okay? You've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit, Aries. That's for some of you. Because like I said, some of you are self-sabotaging. You got a true gem. Oh my goodness. But for addictions and alcohol and feeling sorry for yourself, you're self-sabotaging. And for some of you though, if you think somebody's lying, they are. Use your intuition here, Aries. Because like I said, people are coming into self-sabotage here, okay? And talking shit in your ears and trying to go and get you to change your mind about a person or your new relationship or your new beginning, okay? And some of you are going through some tough shit. Everyone has their term. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it, Aries. Like I said, some of you need to stop playing the victim here. Okay? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay? If it resonates with you, Aries, or it resonates with somebody around you who's carrying this form of energy, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? So let's see what healing does Aries need now. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is for the ones that need healing. But like I said, you got a snake in the mist there. There is another woman. Wow, Aries, you're going over TT. Okay. I'm not reading all these out of the deck. Just to get to a certain card. There's too many. That's what's come out is learn from your karma. Transform your anger, Aries. Okay. You've also got relieve anxiety. And you've also got break addictions. So it's making me really say, these are the cards I'm supposed to read for you, Aries. And just pray that the video stays alive. And bottom of the deck, you got practice positivities. Like I said, some of you are thinking very negative right now. You need to get out of that kind of thought. You know what I mean? What you fear is what you're going to draw to yourself. And then you're going to say, what? I told you so, but you're the one who created it. So if you don't like what you see, Aries, then don't create it. Think differently. Think about what you do want. Stop focusing what you don't want. Okay? So let's see. This is for Aries. Break addictions. Because the reason why I'm reading that, every card seems to be somebody is either overindulging in alcohol or drugs, because again there's a 9 of cups there reversed, partying too hard, overindulging, drugs, alcohol, codependency. Yeah, me, myself and I'm hearing as well. Now come on now, it's time to grow up. A hearing, I know you're a baby of the soul zodiac, but it's time to grow up now. This is 2021, Aries. Okay, that's for somebody. Some of you already have, and some of you are broken through this. But like I said, this could be for somebody specific that needs to hear this. Alright? Who's playing the victim. So I'm going to read Break Addictions. All habits are an attempt to suppress uneasy, undesired feelings by using outside means to alter one's mood. On the deepest level, your negative habits are trying to direct you towards a search for the spirit. A negative habit first occurs in the astral body when your I am, or the part of you that has the strength to guide the body, weakness. So the longer you entertain the negative habit, the stronger it becomes. It then enters your etheric body where it becomes an addiction. Whatever your addiction is, whether it's gambling, food, alcohol, success, coffee, drugs, worry, drama, criticism, seeing something wrong with your body, spending more money than you have, stressing or focusing on lack, etc., it's time to go within and gain back your autonomy. Recognize that you are stronger than this addiction and have the power to overcome it. You can rebuild your inner strength and self-belief here. Okay, Aries? That's for some of you who've got to break the habit. Now, you also got transform anger. So some of you are very angry. Okay? Past life trauma is still carrying. And it's time to let go and let God. Okay? Time for you to heal and go within and use your intuition here. Okay? Transform anger. Use your anger as a catalyst for change. In the past, anger has given you the right to blame other people for your limitations. It's time for you to face your anger and allow it to energize you instead of draining you. If there are things that are not working in your life, take responsibility and steps to change them. You will no longer use anger to give you a false sense of pride and justify criticizing, putting down or resenting others. This is an opportunity to redeem yourself. Apologize for your behavior and become kinder towards yourself and others. If you are angry about a specific situation in society, transform your anger into passion and create positive change. Okay? And for some of you, you need to ask yourself, with whom are you angry? What would it take for you to let go of the anger? Who or what are you blaming? Some of you need to take some deep breath and calm yourself down. That's what I just said. Sorry. Okay? Now, for somebody, you've got learn from the karma. So some of you are going through some form of karma right now. Alright? Because what you sow, you shall surely reap. If you planted a good seed, you'll get a good harvest. If you planted a bad seed, Aries, of course you're going to get a bad harvest. It's time to balance the scales. Your current experience is culmination of karma. You have occurred through several lives. Each of these lives has offered you an opportunity to learn, discover and make choices, create connections and either evolve or devolve. You are going through a time where you're being asked to compensate for an earlier deed. From this or previous lifetimes, you can either complain about it and act like a victim or embrace the opportunity to use this experience for greater inner progress, whilst taking steps towards becoming more honourable, honest, generous, compassionate and giving person. This is the time to go out of your way to do good deeds for others. No matter how inconvenient, your family members are karmically connected to you, so you might look at what lessons they're teaching you and what healing you can offer them. This card also provides opportunity to live in total honesty and integrity. This will require you to constantly check in with yourself and assess whether your actions are based on what you can gain or what you can give here, Aries. Like I said, go within, use your intuition here, okay? Every night before you go to sleep and every morning before you're getting out of bed, take some time to connect with yourself here, Aries, okay? Ask some powerful questions. And what are the most important lessons that you have to come here to this earth to learn, okay? And how would things change if indeed, instead of fighting your challenges, you could truly embrace your karma and understand that it's not an opportunity to balance your debts and grow. It's telling you to take some time to reflect on repetitive situations in your life. This is an opportunity to go deeper, Aries. Then ask, if money was not an issue and I was allowed myself to truly evolve, where would I be right now? And what would I do? And who would I do it with? These are questions you need to start asking yourself. Okay, and balance out your karma. And also for somebody, you've got relieve stress. Okay? Because some of you are not sleeping at night time. Okay? Slow down and connect to your inner self. Your body is showing you that something is out of alignment and you have pushed down numerous traumatic experiences and your inner being is overwhelmed by too many charged and conflicting energies. If you continue pushing, forcing and ignoring all the signs, you'll be heading for an internal breakdown. Like I said, somebody here is really stressed and going through some form of anxiety, okay? Your inner wisdom is eager to come out and show you a different way of living your life. You need to find a way to slow down. Go into nature and truly listen to your body. Ask questions such as, what feelings am I suppressing? What aspect of my life is the anxiety trying to illuminate? What inner and outer changes do I need to make? This can include food, alcohol, lifestyles, work, relationship, as well as going within and become aware of how you actually process life here, Aries. Okay? Every time you find yourself contracting, try to drop into your heart. Ask yourself, where am I holding the tension? Explore it with gentle curiosity instead of judgment. Take some deep breaths and focus on softening any tension in your body, in particular around your shoulders, chest and solar plexus. Rub your hands together for 30 seconds, then place them 10 centimeters apart in front of your body and imagine holding a light blue ball of energy. Transfer this calming ball of light into your head, shoulders and nervous system and anywhere else you need to relax. Come back into your heart and focus on creating inner harmony, openness and positivity. Okay? Because some of you right now, like I said, you're self-sabotaging. You're doing this to yourself, but then you're playing the blame game. Okay? Some of you are in denial. Full-blown denial here. Okay? And it's time for you to take some time out, go within and really search yourself of reason why you're angry, reason why you're feeling anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, and why you're self-sabotaging your relationships. Okay? And like I said, some of you, your intuition's telling you there is a third party involved. Okay? And some of you are going to reconciliate with the person that's in a third party, and some of you are going to stay with the person that could be already in a committed relationship. And it could be for some of you, the person's with you because you've got money, or you're with the person because they've got money. You'll know which other way it goes. So if this resonates with you, Aries, please like, share, follow. Is there any other message for Aries that Aries needs to know? I'm going to pull a card from the Psychic Tarot, and that will be it for Aries. One more message for Aries. Okay. Sun, Moon, and Venus, right. See, okay. Comes out. Okay. Go with the flow, Aries. Stop fighting it. Go with the flow. And you will shine. Okay? Because there's happiness there waiting for you, Aries, if you stop self-sabotaging. Okay? There is good people around you. You've just got to use your discernment to know the good between the bad. It's like you need to take out the weeds from the roses here. Okay? Aries, please like, subscribe, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.